What is most likely going to be my last review of 2022, we have Knives Out, Glass Onion. So Knives Out 2, really. This was one of my most anticipated movies of the year. I don't remember when I found out about it. I think it was when Netflix released it, like press release of all their originals coming to their service, and it was like at the end, and I was very excited for it. The original Knives Out, where is it? Where is Kay? I'll find it eventually. It is over here. The original Knives Out is one of my favorite movies from the past 5 years. It was pretty high on my best of 2019 list from a while ago. If you remember that video. Yeah, and I love Rian Johnson. I love most of his movies, and even the ones I don't absolutely love, I still really enjoy. He's slowly becoming one of my favorite directors, especially after rewatching Brick for like a third time. I'm a pretty big fan of his movies. And yeah, nothing really pointed to this being awful. Nothing pointed to this being disappointing at all. All the reviews have been really good. I was a little upset that I didn't get to see it in theaters, which was pretty annoying. But that's whatever. But yeah, other than that, let's just get into my thoughts on the movie. I really, really loved Glass Onion. I thought it was a great continuation of the Benoit Blanc character. I think going with an entirely different new cast and premise and mystery was really great. I just felt like they really successfully followed up the original and maybe didn't surpass it, but definitely made one of the most enjoyable movies of the year so far. First thing I want to mention is that this movie, one thing I was a little worried about it being a Netflix original, I was worried that it was going to lose its visual flair and the really, really sharp and rich script that the first one had. I don't know. It felt like a lightning in a bottle moment with that first movie, and I didn't know if Rian Johnson was going to completely capture that again, but he really does. This movie is very fast. It's very on its toes the entire time. The mystery is almost upping the first one with how interwoven it is and the complete twists and turns. I saw it with a group of friends. We all watched it. Cameron, who's on the phone right now, she was there. And I liked being home kind of and talking with everybody about finding out the mystery and then all of the layers coming out. Glass Onion was a really clever title for a lot of different reasons, but especially just because of how many layers are in this movie. It's kind of insane. But yeah, I really liked that the visuals and the mystery were kind of upped in this movie. I'm not going to say they're necessarily better than the first Knives Out, but excuse me, they were definitely upped and were more in your face, I guess. Not to keep comparing it to the original. I'll probably stop doing that now. But yeah, I really love the visuals of this movie. I really enjoy Rian Johnson's visual flair and his style, and that's all over this thing. The setting really lent itself to really good visuals, and I thought that was really good. The cast was all really, really solid. Again, can't compare to that first movie just because that first movie's cast was phenomenal and they all were firing on all cylinders. That's not quite what we got with this one, but they also were very fun. I liked Batiste in this movie. He was very funny. I liked Edward Norton. He played a really, like scummy guy. I don't know. I really enjoyed the banter that the cast had and how it was more about the plot this time around and not about all of the characters. The mystery here is more plot driven than it is character driven, which again I think it distinguishes itself enough. Like they're not just doing another Knives Out movie. They weren't just doing it to copy and paste the original. It's very much its own thing with its own style and its own mystery. I really, really cannot praise the script enough and how brilliant it is, how many layers there are, how many things there are to notice, how many callbacks and foreshadowing there is. Rian Johnson is just really, really good at presenting a mystery to you and showing things on face value and then flipping them on its head and then flipping it again. I really think his writing is some of the best, and especially in this movie, it is some of the best we've gotten all year round. And yeah, Daniel Craig, he was really, really great in this movie. I feel like he was having more fun this time around. He played it a little more seriously in the first movie, but I think in this one he is letting himself have a little more fun. His character gets to have funnier lines, and he feels more comfortable in the role, if that makes more sense. Yeah, not too much to say other than that. A lot of my thoughts on this movie are just it has an amazing personality. It really pops off the screen. The mystery is so much fun to follow. The script is so, I guess, enticing is the word. The direction is phenomenal. The visuals are really, really great. I loved how it was just a thrill ride the entire way through. I don't have too many bad things to say about it. It just maybe wasn't as memorable as I wanted it to be. There are some lull moments that feel, not that they're unnecessary, but feel like they drag on in places. But other than that, I really, really loved Glass Onion. I think it definitely lived up to the hype that it had, and is one of my favorite movies of the year. We're getting to that time where I have to start compiling that list, and it's going to be very, very hard because there were so many great movies like this one that have come out, and a couple I even haven't seen yet. So stay tuned for that. But anyways, I'm going to give Knives Out to Glass Onion a very strong A-. I really, really loved this movie. And yeah, that's all I've got on this one. I'm going to be seeing Babylon. I'm going away during the holidays for a little bit. But I'll be coming back and then seeing Babylon. Going to see Avatar. And I think that'll be it. I've mostly seen everything I need to see this year. I saw way more new releases than I ever have, so that was really cool. Hope to continue that in 2023. And other than that, yeah, I think I will see you guys next year with my next video. So yeah, see you guys later.